Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Route Combo, and today I'm bringing you a game against Casey. He's from the Gamers Lab, and he posted a few videos in NCAA 10 from the running the 4-2-5 defense, and that was the defense I ran for that whole year. It was so money, so good. I really enjoyed it. And he put out some other videos in 2011, and he's a real cool dude, and he's a good player, and he knows the game of football really well. And this year he's been talking in a lot of forums, spreading the word about the spread offense and how to run it and how effective it is to spread out your opponent east to west. And in this game I got a first-hand glimpse of how effective and tough it is to stop, because it's tough to like stack players and get an edge heat or get different blitzes, because you're so spread out that if you don't have a defender over the guy, it just gets wide open. And as you can see, I just have one-on-one coverage on the first play of the game, or one of the first plays of the game. He scores a 80-yard touchdown when I miss a tackle, and so that's how you can spread him out and then beat you with his speed. So let's get to the gameplay. He scored a touchdown really fast, and then I had a nice bomb I threw down there. Oh, I saw that in someone's bio, and so I just had to put it in there somewhere. But all right, let's get back to it. Oh man, that got me off topic. But so he scored early, and then I got a good drive, and I stall in the red zone. This seems to be the theme of my offense. If I don't, I'm stalling in the red zone a lot these days. But it is what it is. I just need to work on it and improve, and it's gonna get better. I just need to get more playing time, because I haven't played enough games yet. And so yeah, so it's 7-3. You see how he has a trips on the right side. He has a running back to run a good read option play with, and then a guy singled out on the left, and that's his best receiver. That he right here. You see when he gets one-on-one coverage, he has a pretty good user catch, and you can put the guy on a streak or a fade or whatever you do. And then here's like the read option play right there. So it's really tough to stop this offense. But boom, I snagged him right there. And I think it's more of the product of this game of how people jump routes, and I think he also threw the ball a little too late. You really need to, on these out routes, guys, you really need to throw the ball right when he cuts out there, and the defender won't jump it. But see right there again, I feel like he threw it too late. The guy's already at the sideline when he threw it, and so my guy was able to jump on it again. So I got 2 picks on him, and I think it's just because he didn't make his read fast enough. And there's the user catch fade route, and it's very deadly. I made a tutorial on it a few days ago and put it up, and I've had some good reviews on it. You really do have to go in the practice mode and practice it, though, because it takes a while to master and get down, and and there it just burns my press coverage and makes me look silly and whiffing. But this user fade route it's really effective tactic, but you can't. And look at this. See right here. Sorry, I'm getting off topic again, but right there I'm offsides, but I'm just trying to show that I'm setting up the turbo blitz, but not actually blitz like you saw me back up. I just wanted him to get the running back to block on the left side, so I could have my blitz come from the right. And well, I got my blitz, like I got the sack, but I was offside, so that's unfortunate. And then he has a good user catch there and scores a touchdown, so it's a 3-point game. But but you're seeing in this game how effective these fade routes are on user catching. You really need to incorporate it. And right there, if you look at B, rewind that and look at the B receiver. That's just a bad read on my part. And that split offset scheme I put up, and B is just butt naked by 4 yards, and I throw it into coverage and a bad read. Like I need to check at that receiver more. But there I am, just bringing some edge pressure, and so after the sack, 3rd and 18 does a little screen pass, and right here he's going for it, but there's no time left anyway, so I don't know. I mean, that wasn't a bad decision, but it wasn't a great decision. But you know, and the triple coverage. See, I mean, you can defend that fade route. I mean, it's not undefendable like some people are saying. Oh, it's a exploit or whatnot. It's really not. And right here, I'm learning that you can't try to do that. You can't get that same animation as effectively or as well in the middle of the field when you throw a streak route or a fade or whatever you want to throw out there. And so you really need to keep it to the sidelines because you'll get the facer animation, but in this game it's not nearly as effective, and it can get picked 100 times easier. And so we're in a really tight battle. My defense is I feel like playing pretty good. My cornerbacks are just jumping all of his out routes like crazy. You see this trips formation though, it gives me a lot of problems. It's hard to set up some blitzes, and I'm playing it a decent amount of like cover 2, fag D kind of stuff. And right there, I think that was actually a huge pick. Oh my gosh, it's like anytime I actually get a pick and I'm controlling the guy, it's I'm just ecstatic because it's so few and far between this dang game. But right here, so look how close that was. Look, it could have been a safety, hits me. It could have been picked or deflected, and luckily, but it was neither. Oh man, that was a huge play. It got me deep into it flipped the field position. I'm in field goal range now, and right here, I'm gonna throw it at you if I feel like you're running backwards at any time, because you don't get pick animations in this game. That it's very hard to do an over shoulder pick while running backwards. You just don't get animations when you press Y. And right here, this is another thing of this game that frustrates me is like I have a deep zone there, and he's just standing there and letting the receiver pass him, and then when he catches it, whenever the receiver catches it, then he reacts. It's stupid, but you gotta adjust to it. I send a nice little A gap and get in there, get a sack, and oh my gosh, look at that hit! This guy. I'm telling you, this Casey guy, he's a really good player, and he had some unfortunate breaks. He had a couple picks. One of them was like a Superman pick, and then he just got big hit by the AI and just coughed it up. But right here, I got unlucky. Like, look at that. Throw the fade, perfect. My guy catches it, but somehow he drops it, and he brought a nice blitz there. I had to throw it a little too early, so I punted on the ball. We're coming towards the end of the third quarter. He tries to run a counter, but I had a blitz coming from that right side, so it wasn't a good play on his part. And right there, the corner, I mean, he does a curl route, and it hits my safety in the helmet when he doesn't react one bit. It's just silly sometimes. So you're like, come on now. I'm manually defending that out route. I guessed right there, but I couldn't get back in time because he scrambled his quarterback. He fumbles it up, he coughs it up, and picks it up for another 5 yards on the first down. And oh my gosh, this is crazy. And right here, he even told me, he said he was looking at the X receiver, but I double covered him. I'm trying to take away that streak. And, ooh, that was a nice little juke move right there. He really needs some points here. Touchdown would be awesome, but he really needs to stay in field goal range. And that sack would have made the field goal a little bit tougher, but I still think he would have made it. So 3 minutes left in the game. I'm up by 7. I'm gonna split off set. That's the power row. That's a really I love that run. I really do. And going down to the Maryland eye and broke a tackle. I'm glad I didn't fumble right there. I really need to get a first down, and I felt like he was going to run commit middle actually. And so I did the toss play to the short side of the field too. So if he did run commit right, which he did, that I would still get away with it. That's just me guessing what he's going to do. And man, oh man, that was close. It should have been picked. And that I can't believe I caught. That was another pretty sorry read, but I got away with it. Brought a good blitz there. And that was a nice touch pass by me. Like I passed it before my guy even broke, and that's just playing the game. And this right here is the play of the game. Did you see that? I caught the ball, got hit big time, about to go out of bounds. I'm holding left on the stick. I'm like, please, 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 no! You know, I'm screaming, and then right here I'm going ecstatic, and he's like, no! And oh my gosh, that was a crazy sequence, and that was the play of the game. But you know, he's a beast, and so he's still one-handed snagging stuff, going down at the 1 yard line, scoring in like 2 plays. Look at this. That was a nice play by him. And so here's the game right here. Can he get the onside kick? This makes me nervous because this game, these onside kicks are something. But I recover it, and I'm going to kneel the ball out, and I pulled out the victory. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all on the sticks.
Really nice drive too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice